Hey everybody, hoping after a little bit of a rocky start there that I'm coming through okay on the live stream. The this ISP can issues abound. I just want to say two things as we kick off on this next Nemesis adventure. First, Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've got some nice plans this evening within the realms of safety wherever you are out there. And I wanted to say thanks so much, Yogi, for the wonderful donation. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you so much. It's the support of the fans like you that keep this channel alive and prospering and enabling us to do whatever we want, whenever we want to. And whatever we want, in this case, happens to be a repeat of Nemesis Untold Stories. The Patreons asked for it, so they've got it. I'm going to attempt to do this mission again. Can't say it's gonna go much better than last time. I can't make any promises, but I'm gonna try. So, oh, and also, I don't think I can swear live on stream on YouTube without getting in trouble. So we'll say Fracken. Fracken Sky, man, I want to call them out, okay? I always refer to my ISP, because generally I don't like to do this, but good lord, okay? I don't think demand for service is an excuse for giving poor quality service. They have been appalling, just appalling this month. I gotta say, just really terrible, terrible, terrible. And you know what? It's the same problem. It's the same problem I had before I upgraded the internet with them. And they said the new router will fix it. We're going to send you a brand new router. That'll fix it. The new connection you're going to get bypasses a lot of the traditional broadband setup, so it won't be as problematic. A lot of the issues that you had before just won't be possible anymore because of the way this connection goes straight into the house and everything. It'll be fine. And it's still just like, it just blips out of existence from time to time. It just like, the internet just drops. And it's definitely not the router because the network stays up. It's all fine. So, you know, and every time I call them about it, it's like an hour of my time and nothing gets fixed. I hate it. It's so bad. But also, it's a lot of work to change ISPs, and there's no guarantee anyone else will be any better. And also, you know, at this point, it's a matter of sort of principle. Like, but geez, they're terrible. So there we go. That's what they get. All right. Yogi, thank you so much again. And to all the wonderful patrons, thank you so much for your support this year. This mission cannot go as badly as 2020 did, even if it ends in fireworks. So let's take that away with us. Look at this. I've got this all set up here. So those of you who remember the mission from before, this is greetings from Spankai. How you doing? So what we've got here is, of course, the mission 3 from Untold Stories 1, where the Nemesis has essentially just jumped out of hyperspace towards towards Mars, and the Mars space station was very, very surprised to see the Nemesis, which has been lost in space, of course. We're the crew from the Ariadne, but we've moved over to the Nemesis because the Ariadne got in trouble. And now what we've got is the Mars space station firing on us because we killed a bunch of civilians who were trying to kill us. I mean, you know, it was sort of eye for an eye, really. So anyway, what we've got to do is we've got to put out these fires. We've got to get the engines working again so we can blast away into orbit before the enforcers from the space station come onto the ship and take us out. If you want to see a dramatic reading of the book, that was at the beginning of stream part 3, where you can see how that mission went. But spoiler alert, I'm redoing it, so, you know, there's that. Oh, it went super well, Haggers. Super well. But look, I've got... So, the good news is, I've done it once before, so I have a bit of an idea about what's going on the ship and how to do better this time. The bad news is that I forgot a lot of the stuff that, a lot of the mistakes I made in the last game, so there is that. But one thing I can say is that, these randomized tiles, they've been randomized again, so if anyone remembers, some of the ship is revealed. That's the stuff that was revealed at the end of Mission 2, because of course the Mission 2 also took place on the Nemesis, and the layout doesn't change, which is why part of the ship is on fire. The fire happened at the end of Mission 2. But these randomized tiles, I've re-randomized. So they won't be the same as what you saw in the previous attempt of Part 3, because I felt that was better to randomize rather than try and strictly recreate. Otherwise, I would just be trying to avoid doing whatever happened last time. Yeah, exactly, Eddie. We're just gonna get. Well, you know, we might get lucky. There might not be any aliens on the Nemesis this time. I mean, last time we got really unlucky, so I'm sure it'll be fine. And I've decided to take the mechanic and the soldier again. And I've decided the mechanic will go first again like last time. I also remembered that I actually have these little egg models. Like, I totally forgot about these little alien egg models. I've got these as well. I've never actually used them before. First turn draws. Yeah, Haggers, that's don't joke about that kind of stuff because it's serious. Chat's just saying that you know, it's Murphy's Law here in space. They're not really wrong with that. Alright, here we go. So we've got demolition, computer skills, technical corridors, fast repairs, and ingenuity. So there's a card that... So what I did last time... Well, I don't want to talk too much about what happened in the last playthrough. Basically, once again, I need to make sure I put out the fire on board the ship. That's priority number 1. And knowing what we know now about this mission, it's particularly important. So we need to put out this fire. And in order to do that, so last time I spent the whole game looking for the fire control room. Once again, I'm going to have to do that. But I can't, but of course I don't know where it is now. It's one of these 4 around the outside, fire control. And so, sorry, one of these 5 around the outside. And so that's pretty much what I was doing last time, just searching for it. So I wonder if maybe the mechanic will head up here, just in case this is it. I need to... Yeah. Oh, guys, I've got, like, PTSD from last time. I'm literally like, don't blow this again. Need to find yellow items as well. It might be worth... I'm trying to think what the soldier can do. Yeah, last time they went into here, and this was a terrible idea, so... I don't know if I want to... I don't think I want to do that again. I wonder if it's worth maybe heading down... Because we've got the Technical Corridors card with the engineer, so what we could do is actually head down here, search for a fire extinguisher maybe, and use that card to come up here, and then come and start putting out this fire. So I don't need demolition right now. Fast repairs could be really useful. I love this ingenuity card. I don't know if you guys have seen. I've been trying to fix the green screen. Hopefully little things will be coming. Still kind of fuzzy. But I love this first part of this card. Discard the malfunction marker from the room you were in. I don't have a search card though, actually. I realize. Storage room, energy charge. Where's the storage room? If I go over here, I can uncover my plasma torch. That's also useful, but it's quite far. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Hackers. Let's, I guess I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did last time, which is to go into this room. I've randomized it, so it can't possibly be as bad as it went last time, right? So I guess we'll just run into there with a demolitions card. Can't be as bad as last time. What's the worst that could happen? Exactly. Well, at least it can't be on fire. It's already on fire. Jeez. Noise roll. That's 3. Great, well, I was gonna go that way. Now I'm not so sure. Shower room. Okay, that's fine. Got 2 bits of equipment in it. But I can't really stay here and look for items anyway because the room's on... Oh, no, it's got 1. The room's on 5. Yeah, it's pretty much opposite to what that room was last time. Gotta say, like... Last time, that was the, something... Yeah. Can I turn the showers on to put the fire out? This is a very good point. Why can't I do that? How can the shower room be on fire, actually, though? Like, this is a legitimate question. Alright, well, I'm just gonna run out of here. I'm not staying here because I'm gonna get hurt by the fire. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it's a sauna now. Good shout. So... We'll keep the technical corridors card because we could potentially jump from here to there with it. So, let's get rid of... Oof, I like both of these cards, but I'm pretty sure Ingenuity and Fast Repairs are the same thing, aren't they? Yes, they are. So we'll get rid of Fast Repairs. Ingenuity is just a better version of it. Run into here. Because I can't wait around in there for the soldier. Otherwise, I'll take damage from the fire. Right? I'm pretty sure it's every time you pass you take fire damage. Otherwise, I really should wait in there for the soldier. For those of you familiar with the Awaken Realms rule books, this was another great one. Yeah, every time a character ends their round, a round being the little bit goes you have during a turn. This is the end of the mechanics round. And we'll just have a look and see what's going on here. This could be the fire control room, please. I would be so happy. Alright, so it is malfunctioning, this room. And it's got 2 items in it. Oh. But I'll take that over additional noise, or slime, or fire. Oh. Well. You remember what happened last time I ended a round in the nest? Hey, the nest is malfunctioning, guys. Okay, well, I'm not going to take an egg. Yeah, there is fire damage that occurs in the event phase, but it hits aliens. So there's fire damage for players happens during at the end of each player round. Whereas fire damage for aliens happens during the... there's a mention. Nobody can... Where's my... Where's my... draft cards? I've got all these wonderful compartments. Hey. There's action. I don't know where I put the draft cards at the end of the last round. Ah, here they are. Just those. Remind me what to do. Yeah. So fire damage in the event phase only targets intruders. Players are hit at the end of each player round in the player phase. Which is worse! Much worse. Well, that's the end of my 2 actions for the mechanic. Did I roll for noise? No, I forgot, didn't I? Uh-oh. Noise in the technical corridors is bad. Well, I guess the soldier should just run over here, right? Even if I conjure an alien, I'm the soldier. I should be able to deal with it, right? Right? I'm trying to remember those there's the EMP bombardments, right, that come out of the bag. Basically, we're under attack from the space station, so there's attacks that can come out of the bag instead of aliens in this mission. And I'm trying to remember. I feel like they target the lowest room, so they'll hit the cockpit first and then the nest. But I can't remember for sure. And what I don't want to do is be an idiot, because I should remember and know better. Well, we'll give up rest to move into here. I'm not going to move cautiously. I might move cautiously into the next room. I'm not sure. There's a good chance I'm going to just pull an alien in here because 4 and 3 are both dangerous. But I say a good chance. It's less than 50, but not much less. But the thing is, I'm not sure if I mind pulling an alien. I'm going to pull one eventually. What I don't want to do is pull the bombardment and then the mechanic gets blown up. Silence! I guess that's good. Silence is over. Okay, and then I'm gonna give up, I'm gonna give up basic repairs. But what if I need it? What if I need to fix this room, because that's the fire control room and it's... Okay, I'll give up, not covering fire. I'll give up no, not taking aim. I'll give up nerves of steel. One that protects me from surprise attacks. Because I'm sure this will go fine. Alright, here we go. This is probably going to be an alien encounter in here, but... You came for the excitement, you came for the alien killing, right? Okay, well I get slimed, but there's 4 items in this room. If you want to see, slime, blap. And we roll for noise. And it's a 1, which is not actually a bag draw. Down here. And the room is fire. Oh. Get slimed. Well, at least I can put the fires out in the sauna and then go have a shower. Yeah! Okay, that's lucky. That's better. I already like how this is going better than last time. Which isn't hard. Okay, that's 2 actions. So we're back to the mechanic. Now I am tempted to actually just go and catch up with the soldier. And then we can use the computer skills card to use the fire control room. Does the fire control room put out 1 fire or all fires? Let's say all fires. All fires. Choose any one room, put out the fire. Bother! Okay, then we're definitely giving up technical corridors and ingenuity to catch up to soldier. We don't have to roll for noise because the soldier's already in here. And then what we're going to do... That's not a big get in. Sorry, I think... Yeah. Look, normally I would tell people off for being skeptical about, you know, how well this could possibly go. But you guys are right to be skeptical on Nemesis. This always goes horribly. But hey, look, we don't have to roll for noise because the soldier's already there. And for our second action, we can use our computer skills card to activate this room effect without paying its cost. Which you could see if this camera would like to focus, please. Yes. Come on, focus. Well, you believe me, right? Trying to... You're doing such a good job for like 30 seconds, camera. There we go. If you're in a room with a computer, use its room action without paying its cost. Brilliant! So, we'll go ahead and give that up. Activate the fire control system, and we'll put out the fire in the shower room to start. I know it's not the most critical, but I'm going to put out all the fires, because they're all a problem. So I'm just going to kind of stay here and do that. Chat says they didn't see what card I just played. Guess what? Alright. So we're using it to activate the fire control system to put out the fire in one room. If I put out the shower room as well, this lets the soldier go back in there and get rid of his slime. Slime's a big problem too. Like, don't underestimate it. Like I've learned not to underestimate it. And then the mechanic is done. He's all out of cards and all out of actions. So, I'm concerned about using 2 cards here with the soldier, but I think I just need to get on with putting the fires out. I know I need to go in here because there's an event. So, taking aim is good for shooting at things. Covering fire is good for getting away. I don't want to give up either of these, really, in case I have an encounter now, which is very likely. If I pull an intruder from the bag, I'm going to have to roll for noise. I'm almost certainly going to pull an alien and get surprise attacked. He'll surprise attack the mechanic, though, so I guess it doesn't actually matter. Really, the mechanic would be safer if I spent all my cards, because then he'd surprise attack the soldier. He surprise attacks the mechanic, because the mechanic will have fewer cards in hand. But what I'm going to do is keep taking aim, because it's good for killing aliens, and an alien is almost certainly going to show up. It just lets you reroll the attack die. So I'll give up these 2 cards to carry out the room action. We'll put out the fires here in the engine control room, because we need to go in there. Oh, this is a really good start. I'm already feeling better about this than last time. But unfortunately, that's the end of the player phase, and now we're going into the alien phase. And this time track is going to move on and hit this little dealy bop here, which is going to trigger a book thing. It's not an event. It's just me reading from the book to remind myself what it does. Uh-oh. Electromagnetic pulses strike the Nemesis. These are being sent out from the nearby space station to sabotage us. No room actions may be performed, and energy weapons cannot be used. Oh no, I forgot this was a thing. Well, now an alien's gonna show up and eat me. And there's nothing I can do about it. Oh god, I can't use room actions. That's dreadful. I need the room action. This is every 2 turns. I totally forgot this was a thing. I even set the tokens up. I was like, I'll remember what these do later. Shit. Okay. No, look, it's fine. We'll just figure out something else useful. So that's the time track moved on. Intruders attack, there's none. Fire damage, but there's no intruders. So then it's resolve an event card. Is it possible to have a good event? Where am I at it? Move every adult. Well, there's no aliens on the board right now, so this doesn't actually have an effect, so that's good. Phew. Alright, but now we have to do bag development. Alright, one blank, please. I think this game was trolling me last time because it gave me so much bad luck up front that it really seemed hopeless. And then right when things looked like they were going to go horribly wrong, I got really, really lucky a bunch of times. But I really think it was just prolonging what was already inevitable at that point. So I really think that the game trolls me, you know? Alright, let's see what we got here. Bam! Okay, this is a bombardment. One of the events. This is event number 2. I don't know if that's because of the Sedna. Oh, come on. I can't read that. Yeah. I don't know if that's because of the hostile life. I don't know if that's because of Sedna or the hostile life on board. But it doesn't look like they're planning to take us alive. Is the bombardment's coming off of the station. Put a malfunction marker on the lowest numbered explored room that doesn't have one. Any character in this room suffers a serious wound unless the character discards an interruption card. Move this event token from the game and continue the mission. Right. Okie dokie. So, we had some debate last time about whether or not we counted the cockpit. I think I did count the cockpit last time. Or maybe I didn't. No, I don't think I did. Because it's room number 1. But where I think actually I didn't, because I decided it didn't count as an explored room because it can't be unexplored. So it's face up. So the nest is our main room here. So the nest can't malfunction, so that's fine. Okay, what I'm going to do now, while I breathe a deep sigh of relief for having got away with what was essentially very, very dangerous, is fresh my cup of coffee. But the problem I've got now, of course, is I can't use the room action, so I'm going to have to think of... The mechanic's going to have to stay there. Essentially, he's just going to sit on his hands and twiddle his thumbs and do nothing this turn, which kind of sucks. I suppose I can search the room, actually. There are 2 items in here. I should draw some search cards as well, because he has... he didn't have any last time. 5, he spent all of his cards, so he should have 2 search cards in here. So maybe I just sit and search the room. Actually, that's not a bad shout. The soldier has 1 card left, so we can draw some more cards here as well. 1, 4, him. But I'll probably move away with the soldier. I mean, I'm only going to go probably as far as the shower room, because I want to shower and get rid of the slime. But there's 1 item in there as well, so I've got a search card, and I should. I didn't have any on him either. Yeah, there's 1. I can go into the shower room and do a search and wait for the rooms to come back on next phase. So that should be okay. There's nothing wrong with spending a turn gearing up. Besides, in the yellow room, which is the fire control system, we might find some fire extinguishers. Okay, so it's actually the soldier's turn first. So what we will do, I think, given that I've got full auto as a card that I like, but it's really expensive to use. So I think I'll give up demolition and full auto to move safely into the shower room. And also staying here actually means that the mechanic can move in here next turn without rolling for noise, which is really, really good. So I've moved carefully, which means I have to put a noise token out, but I can choose where it goes. I'm going to put it up here, but don't want to go back up there anytime soon. And then action number 2, I'll give up this search card to do a search. And we will search, I think, red items, because I'm the soldier. And that just makes... Put out my red items deck here. If you're just joining the stream now, thanks for joining. Thanks for checking out my second attempt at Nemesis Untold Stories Mission 3, Beginning A, and Happy New Year! Hey, Greg! Thanks so much for making it, man! Happy New Year! We're just making another attempt at this. So we'll take the items down here, bam, and get 2 items. Energy charge, please. What we got? We got 1 grenade. I mean, they're okay. And 1 decoy. Ah. The decoy's really good in a clutch. But I think the grenade could be the use. We'll hang on to the grenade. Eddie, I really like the sound of your New Year's Eve plans. It's Chinese food, bourbon, and pirate movie. Sounds good to me. Hey, Paul! Hello, how you doing, man? I hope that everything's going well. And Happy New Year! We're spending New Year with Nemesis. We're hoping it doesn't end in fireworks. So, what we've got here is the mechanic who's going to continue to try and... Oh no, I can't use any room actions. That's right. This is an EMP pulse round. I'm just going to give up a search card to do a search. Ding, 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 ding. Fire extinguishers, please. Pumpernickel bread. And later, ether fields. Sounds good to me as well. Greg, how many players have you got for ether fields? I feel like it would be best at 2. In my... I really wish I had someone else sort of like helping me out with the live streams and stuff, because there's just a lot to sort of internalize. And I think it'd be really useful to have sort of two people on it. But I think 3... Okay, so you've got 3. How do you find it? I feel like that might be... I don't know, a bit... I feel like it might be a bit too much downtime between your turns. Yogi, you're already on to campaign 2, 40 hours in? Paul, I saw that in the Etherfields group. Are you actually, though? I don't think so, right? The impression I got was that... I mean, I know you're working on the rulebook for ISS Vanguard, which is really good. I think that's a very smart decision from Awakened Realms. So I think a lot of people were really hoping I'd do a video on Etherfields, which I would have liked to do, but it's just not something I could feasibly do for free and manage my Patreon duties as well. And Awakened Realms weren't in a position to pay me, so... It's pretty smooth. I don't see a lot of downtime. I'm reading the script, so I'm always... Yeah, that's cool, Greg. I'm really glad it's working with 3. I think that'd be really fun. Eddie can't wait for ISS Vanguard. He thinks it looks great. Yogi Bear says it'd be great to have an ISS Vanguard time loop, which just shows me failing these missions over and over again. They find the same corpse, just dead many different ways. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Mass Effect, and so ISS Vanguard, in terms of theme, is something that's very much in line with mine. But you'll have to wait and watch my videos if you want to know what I think about the game. I mean, I've obviously only played it on tabletops. That's the best we can do in these strange times. I'm gonna leave these out because I'm about to get another, I think. What do we got? Fire extinguisher! Duct tape is always useful. Or tools. Oh, both of these are quite useful, actually. But I think, I think we'll probably keep the duct tape, because it's more use for... No, we'll keep the tools, actually, because we can build things with them. Super useful. Oh, Paul helped design some Mage Knight stuff, so you know they should definitely hit you up for some scenario writing while they've got you. Greg, did you get in on Nemesis on the lockdown campaign then? Greg says that he can't wait for his copy of Nemesis to come. I mean, Nemesis I think is one of the greatest purchases I ever made because it keeps coming back to the table. Like, you guys love seeing it. I play it quite a lot with my friends. Is it my favorite game in my collection? Probably not, no. Did I think I'd play it this much? Definitely not. But, you know, I think Nemesis is still remains just a sort of a... In terms of thematic sort of event roller coaster style games, this is one of my top tier ones. And I think it's just on the inside of fiddly rules, you know, just on it could have been worse. Right. What am I doing? The mechanic is doing another search action, I think. We've also got pyrotechnics, actually. So theoretically, we could run into the generator and put it out. But I just don't want to leave this room. I've got my interruption card as well, and if you know anything about these ones, they're good to hang on to. You think Nemesis is nice and tight? I think Nemesis is almost nice. I feel like there was just a couple of things they could have done to really make it flow more easily. But it runs suitably once you've deciphered the rulebook. Alright, so we're giving up this search card to do another search. That's what I'm doing. We got clothes and we got chemicals. So maybe we can combo one of these with the tools we just picked up to make something cool. I don't know, I can't remember. What we got here? We got the fire and the cloth. So we can make a flamethrower out of the chemicals. That's always useful, especially given the fact that our shotgun only has 2 bullets in it, so getting a flamethrower would be useful. The clothes is great because it gets rid of slime or addresses a serious wound. But no, let's take the chemicals and see about making a flamethrower. I haven't done that in ages. Yeah, I mean, Nemesis is basically a lot of repeating the same thing over and over again. So once you've figured out how the round works and the player turns work, the phases work, then it's pretty much just sort of implementing that repeat. It's fine. What am I doing? Right, mechanic's turn is over. Back to the soldier. He's only got 2 cards left, and I've got interruption and the attack card. I think I might just pass with him, because that's leaving me feeling safe. Mechanic, I'm really not sure what to do with him, because I don't really want to leave system control room, but I've taken all of the fire control system. I really need to put out some more fire. At least one more, so I might just pass again. It's kind of a waste of time, but I think this is really important. I need to check the engines as well. If I can find the engine control room, that'd be great. Unless I already know where it is. No, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. It's here. Right. It's that one. But yeah, I think we'll just pass. And I can get rid of any card in my hand. I'll get rid of the rest card because it's not very... I think 2 should be sufficient to keep me safe from surprise attacks. Right? Right? Okay. So this is going to tick on and enable us to use room actions again, which is good. And... Intruders attack, fire damage, none of that. Straight onto the event cards. Oh, for God's sake! Place a malfunction marker in each room with a fire marker. Place a... This is so unlucky. Because... This is unlucky because, there's only one of these events in the whole deck, and this is the one that would mess me up right now. So you place a malfunction marker in each room with a fire marker. Place a fire marker in each room neighboring a room with a fire marker. Fire does not spread through closed doors or technical call. And things were going so well for a hot second. At least it's just the generator and the hatch control room that have malfunctioned. But it's the spreading fire that's problematic. Oh my god. I'm just gonna... The mechanic's gonna spend his whole turn in... Is this unwinnable, this scenario? It's only unwinnable if this card comes up. Look at that. Oh my god. This ship is literally about to go down. The thing is, this card doesn't even get removed from the game. There's 2 cards that do this with the fire. This one and one other one. And there's so many event cards. It's super unlucky to draw that. I'm not a pyromaniac! Awaken Realms of the Pyromaniacs! Clearly. I was working so hard to put these fires out. Couldn't have worked harder, damn it. Happy New Year, Paul. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, Paul, I will message you about that. I actually have a thing to talk to you about. Exciting stuff. Right, let's put this ship out. I don't want fireworks. This is not the right kind of fireworks. Okay, so that's the event card. Oh, now it's bag development. I appreciate that reference, Hackers. You and I are on the same wave. Oh. Okay, it's a larva. What's larva do on bag development? Doesn't it just become a breeder? An adult. It just becomes an adult. That one's out. And this one's in. Okay. And now I get some more cards. This got really bad really quickly. I can't put out all these fires in time. The poor soldier, he's like on fire now. He needs to run out of this part of the ship. And I wanted to... I'll use the showers and then I'll leave. I mean, I don't know where I'll go. Everything's on fire. I guess I can go back to the mechanic. Just help him use the fire control system. I might just have to do that. You can stop the fire spreading by closing doors, Yogi, but that's more actions. I think I'd be better off just going back to the fire control system and putting the fires out, you know. Problem is, next turn, I'm not going to be able to do that. These EMP pulses are really messing things up. Oh, there's one card there. 3 more here. Bam. Oh, this is the wrong person's deck. Wait, there we go. 3 more cards for you. I think maybe I'll swap the soldier and the engineer around, because the engineer has a card in his deck that can put out fires in the room he's in. So if he's... The pulses are every second turn, Heggers. So Yeah, it's really unfortunate, but there's not much I can do about it because I can't. Thing is, I can't like leave this amount of fire going on around the ship. It's just not feasible. It's got to get put out. And the fact is, I would have had it done this turn if it wasn't for that card coming out. That's just shockingly bad timing. There's like 30 cards in that deck. There was a 1 in 15 chance of getting a card that did this, or 2 in 15. I don't know. No, a 1 in 14 because I'd already drawn a card. 1 in 14. Who cares? Don't tell me the odds. The odds are, if it's terrible and it can happen in Nemesis, it's going to happen. Okay. It's back to being the engineer's turn first. And I'm just giving up cards to put out fires, I think. At least I've got my computer skills card back. I guess it's this one, right here. So, this lets me use a room action without discarding any cards. So I'll use that one. I'll put out the fire in the shower, I think. Does it matter? Soldier's going to use the showers and then move. I guess I'll send him up to the engine control room, actually, because then I can get on with the plot, because I'm worried about running out of time. It just means he's going to move in there and then have nothing left to do again. But at least he could search for fire extinguishers. Does he have a search card? He does. He has both of his search cards. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put out the fire here in the generator. So he can start heading up that way. And then I'll give up search because there's no items left in the room. An interruption, I guess. I'll keep the technical corridors card for now, although I probably will just discard it in a minute. To use the room action again to put out the fire in the engine. Those are the critical ones. And that lets the soldier's turn open. And so we can start by using the shower room to get rid of our slime, which I think is a good move. We'll get rid of full auto and taking aim to use the showers and get rid of the slime token. And then it's, I'm going to have to run. I guess I get rid of interrupt to run straight into here. We'll roll for noise. Goddamn danger symbol. I managed to get rid of the, I think that's noise in every corridor. Great. You noisy dickhead. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? Be quiet! Shh, there's aliens! Don't you know? God damn. And we're back to the mechanic. I really don't want to give up the pyrotechnics card, which I've got, because you know, it puts out fires, but I can use both of these to put out fires, and I definitely need to, so I think I've got to put out the fire here, just because if this spreads, it's also really bad. But then this is, I can use this one out. Damn it, I just don't have enough cards. Well, it's only at the beginning of the stream, Eddie, apparently. It's a YouTube algorithm thing. They don't like it if you swear right at the start of the video. So yeah, we'll put this fire out for now. Then we'll see what happens later. Next turn, I'm probably going to have to move around and things. Okay, back to the soldier. He's got 2 cards left. So we give up 1 card. Oh, I seem to remember, actually, when I go in there, something bad. I trigger something bad. So going in there with just 2 cards left right at the end might be a terrible idea. Might be worth just passing in here. No, but if I go in there, I can do a search, and maybe I'll find something. Oh, gosh, darn it. Oh, but doesn't this... No, that... I'm thinking of the 7. I think this is fine. So we'll run into here. We'll roll for noise. The event. 1. Dead. It wasn't normal. But yeah, also, believe me, I try not to swear at all, but playing Nemesis inevitably just goes out the impossible not to swear playing. Where are we going? Going for mission 3, a event. Got my where- now. Oh, yeah. The good news is there's a manual override port in the engine control system. The bad news is this means we have to run 3 EMP shielded cables through the entire infested ship under heavy fire. From now on, every character can place a cable token in every room they visit as a free action, as long as the room is not on fire and has no malfunction markers. New task. Create an uninterrupted line of cable tokens represented shielded cabling leading from the engine control room to all 3 engines. Every time you put a malfunction or fire marker in a room, remove any shielded cabling there. Place event 10 token and story trigger token in the engine control room. Go to event 10 as soon as the shielded cabling line is complete and at least one character is in the control room. So this was the problem, if you remember, when I was doing this last time, because by the point I reached that, basically the entire ship was already on fire. So it was just impossible to do. And it might still be impossible, but this is why it's so important for me to clear this fire. It's not just that it could blow up the ship at any point. If there are 4 fire tokens on the ship and you draw a fire card, you've lost the game, basically. It's almost impossible to win anyway at that point. But also, I need to run the cabling from here to the engines. So realistically, I need to go into here and through one of these 2 rooms and through the hibernatorium. Otherwise, I'm going to be going right round the outside, and it's too long. It'll take too much time, so I need to clear this fire up so I can put out the cabling. Shielded cabling does not meet with union rules. It's not the ideal system. Okay. Um, so we've got 1 action left. First action was move. We triggered the event. Oh yeah, and then event 10 is the story event. So here we go. Storybook goes out. 10 in there. So I think we'll use our search card to do a search in here. That's our final action. And we can start laying the cabling actually next turn. So that's something that's useful the soldier can, provided he's not. Okay, we got duct tape and tools. All right, let me have a look here. The duct tape is useful because you can essentially tape 2 heavy items together and use them as one thing. But the tools help us to open and close doors. And I just feel like doors slamming in my face, trapping me, are quick ways this could go south for me. Taking the So, let's press on. Mechanic got no cards left, shoulders got no cards left. End of the round. So the time track moves on. It's another EMP round. I'll leave it up here actually. So remember, which means no room actions, no firing of the guns. Which is the scariest part. Intruder attacks, but there's none. Fire damage is okay, so we're going straight to event card. Made it an event card. Damage. Put a malfunction room in each room with an adult breeder or queen. Okay, well that's lucky there are none at the moment. And then bag development. Yeah, it says the duct tape's fun because you can tape dead bodies to guns. That's true. You can. And you can tape alien eggs to anything as well. Okay, so this becomes an adult. Lucky again. Alright. Soldier becomes first player. We draw up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And... okay, so Soldier's got... a bunch of cards. Nerves of Steel is actually great, so I might try and hang on to that if I can. Thing is, I can't fire my gun. And if I move into the generator room, I'm definitely getting an alien. Can you just tape heavy items together over and over again with the duct tape? I don't know. Used to add one heavy item to one heavy item in this character's hand, effectively carrying 2 heavy items in hand. I mean, it's definitely ambiguous, but I would say that because it says carry 2 heavy items in one hand, no, because I'd have to check raw in the rule book, but I think the idea is that, in fact, I would go so far as to argue that possibly it doesn't even enable you to carry 3 heavy items. It means you can carry 2 heavy items plus... no, wait. Of course it can, because if you can't carry 3 heavy items... no, I would say maybe you could tape 2 to 2... no, wait. No, because I was thinking you could tape 2 heavy items together in one hand and then 2 heavy items together in the other hand, but it says used to add 1 heavy item to another heavy item you're already carrying, so you wouldn't be able to pick up the 4th heavy item. Yeah, if you tried to pick up the 4th heavy item to add it to the 3rd heavy item in your other hand, you wouldn't have enough hands. You'd have to drop the 2 you already taped together. So, now max heavy items is 3, I would say. Except for that, you can't pick up anymore. Bummer, I really wanted to tape a shotgun to a flamethrower to an alien egg and a corpse, and have the ultimate Nemesis Swiss Army knife. Okay, so what am I doing? Right, I'm panicking because I need to go to the generator and I can't. Because if I try to go into the generator, I will definitely have an encounter, and there's noise everywhere. I can't run it through the generator anyway, it's actually on fire. It might... oh, do you know what I should do? I should use the room action. I can't. I basically can't do anything useful. Yeah, through a complicated system of trading heavy items that are taped to other heavy items between characters, it might be possible to eventually wind up with 4 heavy items. Well done, chat, you've solved it. And that would definitely be a good use of your time in action. I can't believe I'm thinking about making a flamethrower with the engineer when everything's already on fire. This is stupid. Okay. So I think I head up to the cockpit to lay the cabling. And then I go down the side of the ship. And I think I'm going to go down this side because I'm going to avoid the nest. Although there is tons of fire here. But by the time I get there... ugh, I can't pass, though. Damn it. Oh, wait, did I move this on? Is this an even turn? Wait, engineer, soldier, engineer, soldier. Damn it, I did move it on. I'm genuinely at a loss what to do, other than maybe take a free attack from whatever I conjure in the generator. I mean, if it's a... If it's a larva, I might be able to stomp on it. If it's anything else, I'm in trouble. Well, it could be an aerial bombardment. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it. Do I have to do it? Do I have to lay cabling in the engine control room, or does that automatically count as having cabling in? Yeah, I think I have to put it down, but it's also free action. I don't know how we're able to lay all this cable in free action, but there you go. So we'll just put this down in here. So we've got one in the engine control room. And all I see is Yogi Bear just going off on a rant about things that I can do to destroy myself on the ship. Having a fun time in chat. Alright, I'm giving up rest and demolition to move into the generator. No, there's no point. I'm going to summon an alien anyway. I'll give up rest to just run in there. We'll roll for noise. The only way this doesn't go badly is if I roll silence, which would be great. What are the odds of that, though? It's a 1! Alien appears. Or perhaps there's an aerial bombardment. Who knows with this one? There's so many tokens in here. It could be anything. But at least I can't be surprise attacked. I mean, I do have 4 cards, but also... It's the aerial bombardment! That's bloody lucky. Okay, so they bombard room number... What? Ah, okay, I think we need to make a little rules check here, chat, because it says here that they bombard the lowest numbered explored room that doesn't, or put a malfunction token on the lowest numbered explored room that doesn't have one. So they always attack the lowest numbered explored room that's not malfunctioning. What that means is that they're going to constantly be attacking the nest because it can't have a malfunction. So that's kind of broken. It's obviously just an exception, I guess, Awakened Realms weren't really thinking about. So I'm quite tempted to just kind of escalate. Or rather put out a token to sort of represent the fact that they've bombarded the room already and I haven't been in there. I know I'm not doing myself any favors here, but it feels a bit cheesy otherwise. To just sort of cheese it. Okay. In which case they're going to attack the engine control room and blow up my damn cabling. Now I'm sad. Huh. I haven't explored room 3. It is room 3. I haven't explored room 4 yet. Yeah, Eddie, I agree. That's a shame, though. Okay, so they hit this room here. Everyone inside is damaged, but it's no big deal. But, do I have to relay the... Yeah, I think it's destroyed, right? If you put out... Yeah, I definitely said if you put out a malfunction token or fire the cablings, you lose the... That's okay. We'll just put it out again. We have to go back there anyway. Problem is, if there's too many bombardments before I need to explore this room, really. So they'll hit that next. Otherwise, they're going to jump over here, then here and here. Actually, I've got a bit of time before they get back to the generator. Okay. So that was move. So that's just one action, right? All I've done is move. Yeah. So I'll lay out the cable. Oh no, then I'm gonna fix the room. It's really expensive. I'm gonna lay demolition and basic repairs and covering fire. Fix the malfunctioning room, which means I can put out the cabling in it. So that's something. We're already doing better than last time. He said, jinxing it. Okay, back over to the... I mean, the soldier's basically done already. That's his whole thing. They're back over to the mechanic already. I don't really have anything useful I can do, unfortunately. Because I can't use the room. But I might just go and explore this room here. Problem is I can't really then move back in here because of... I can't really move back in here then because of the noise that I'll create. This is a bummer. Oh, I know what we can do, actually. At least one thing useful. We'll give up the rest card. Craft a flamethrower. Those are green items. That's the look. Now, I can't remember how much ammo this comes with. I feel like it comes with 4 because you crafted it. This is the classic weapon, the flamethrower. Always deal at least 1 injury, except on a blank. The combat result is 2. Place a fire token in the room you're in. I'm gonna put 4 ammo in there, but I can't... I feel like, Oh, nice job, Yogi. Enjoy Etherfields, man. Can't believe how far people are like already done it. I'm like, I don't know how you've managed to get so far so fast. I'm really impressed. Oh, you're just talking about it. You're not off to do it. Okay, cool. Yeah, hang on. 5 hours a week. I suppose it has been a while. Right. I suppose, yeah, it has been a while since it came out. I guess? I don't know. I lose track because I got a copy early. So I lose track how long it's been. There's... Said, thoughtfully trying to figure out what on earth he was going to do with the mechanic now that he's made a flamethrower. Ugh, I really should have kept my other card. I think I might just pass. I genuinely think I might just pass. Give up search and demolition. Keep medium fast repairs because they're useful. I'm just going to give them up next turn anyway. But I just don't think, unless I can get these fires under control, I just don't think there's any point. He's going to call an alien next turn anyway, so he's going to wind up fighting that. So, I think that's it. The soldier got lucky, he can't call an alien, but I'm running out of event tokens in bag development. Yep. Okie dokie. So, time moves on. Fortunately, we're out of EMP round. And intruder's attack, fire damage, none of that happens, so we're out of bet card. Dun 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 dun. Open all doors. You're mocking me. Don't think I don't see you. I am being mocked, and I won't abide it. Another event. Okay, so this blows up room number... Oh, this blows up the mechanic. What are the odds of getting all these event tokens? There's so many tokens in this bag. Okay, well, so this room is now malfunctioning. And I take a serious wound. I mean, that could be worse, honestly. I mean, it's not great. Depends on what the serious wound is, you know? And things start to go on. Everybody starts to die, and it's not even my fault, it's just the game being mean to me. The cost of item actions is increased by 1. Okay, that's basically fine. I don't even have any item actions. I mean, I spent all my items making a flamethrower. Okay, well there's only 2 more of those left. So they'll go to 6 and 7 if I don't fix 5. But I don't want it to go to 7. So if I fix 5 or 6 when it comes down, then that's actually like... I don't really want to fix 3 until after they come out, though. Because then I'll just have to fix it again. Or I could fix the nest, I suppose, if we've decided that can get... It's only fair to decide that it can be fixed and bombed again. But why would I want to compare? That's all what happened last time. Okay, so Cat moves on. New cards for everyone. You can already hear fireworks going on up. Is the mic picking that up? Can you guys hear that? Woo! Boy, I sure enjoyed the alien game where there were no aliens for really long. Four. Okay. Alright, so... Computer card? No, no computer card. Damn it. Okay, well, I'll give up these... Oh, I have to fix the room. Hang on. Right. Yes, I can do this with fast repairs. Got the fast repairs card here on the mechanic. So we'll give that up. Super steady hand. Obviously, I've had to get my play area sorted out. Then we can get rid of this malfunction token. And then we can give up demolition and search to put out a fire. We're going to put out the fire in the shower room because I need to run cabling through there. Makes more sense than the hatch because the hatch is also moving. And that's it for my turn. Then it's the soldier. He's going to... I guess because I can shoot this turn, I should probably just move noisily. I'm going to move noisily into the shower room. Bum, 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 bum. That's a 2, which is not an encounter. But may well be an encounter next time. So as a free action, I can put out the cabling in the room. So we're getting there. Getting there. The next bombardment will hit the mechanic again, though. Don't know. I need to put out those fires. Okay, so I've got one more action with the soldier, so we're going to give up the demolition card here to move noisily into the hibernatorium. Four. God damn it, that's where I want to go. Like the alien's following me. Alright, and we're back to the mechanic, and I think he's just going to give up 2 cards again. Put out more fires. Alright, I know it's slow and painful, but we would have been done by now if it wasn't for that stupid event. This stupid event, because it was stupid and it annoyed me. But also because, you know, if the next card came out with the hatch there, the fire would be in the generator, that'd destroy the cabling. We just can't let that happen. So I guess, oh yeah, as a free action, the soldier can dump a cabling correction. Definitely. Okay. So then it's back to the soldier. I guess I'm going to just move into the airlock control room. Did I have... No, I don't have any cards. I was just thinking if the soldier had... If the mechanic had the interrupt card, he might have been able to... That event. Never mind, I can't remember. Okay. So here's this one. Interrupt to move... To run in here. I ain't scared no aliens. I'm the mighty soldier. Here we go. 3. What's that mean? It means alien encounter. Well, the good news is that we have got the noise out of the air conditioner. I said alien encounter. Who knows? I've got one more action as well. 2 cards, so I might be able to deal with this. I actually also forgot there was an event in here. But I'm pretty sure it's useless, actually. If I remember correctly, it's just boring plot. I actually love the plot, but I've got bigger priorities right now. Oh, Ether and Ether and the Yogi says in chat he's been playing Reaper and Free Spirit in Etherfields, which of course I thought. Bam! Okay, it's an adult. Adult 3, which means I would get surprise attack, but I have Nerves of Steel, so I can discard this to avoid the surprise attack. Of course, now the problem I've got is that I've only got 1 card in hand. Ah! I've come to eat your brains! Also, apparently I'm translucent. Let's go down. Surprise! Oh shit! That's not what you want to see. You know what's really fun is I could actually turn on the fire control system in that room and the alien would like retreat because they hate... I've got susceptibility to phosphates, which says that each intruder affected by the fire extinguisher or control system retreats and suffers an injury. So the fire control room is essentially critical to my success in this game, no matter what. So I think the last thing I've got to do, given this situation, is actually covering fire, discard 1 ammo, move yourself to another chosen character within your room, if they agree without triggering an intruder attack. So I think I'm going to do this to retreat. The question is simply, do I go backwards or forwards? Because next turn, I'm not going to be able to fire my gun. So I want to go somewhere useful. I think there's not much point for me going in here. Of course, I could start building cabling through here, and it doesn't really matter. So I think that's probably better than going into here, because I remember this event's not essential anyway. Yeah, let's do that. We'll retreat back into the Hibernatorium, because if I go in here, there's no cabling in here, and I'm going to have to come back and make it at some point, and there's not really any need to do that. But I do have to rule for noise, so maybe the alien will just follow me in. Four. That's fine. Yeah, of course there's noise in corridor 4. The chat's just talking about ether fields. It's like, might as well not be here. Cool. So that's the end of the round because everyone's out of cards. So we're moving on to the end phase. So it's another that triggers in round 7, and that's not good either. But it's another EMP round, so that's bad. The intruders aren't going to attack though. No fire damage, so we're going straight onto event card. Please don't be the fire event. Hunt. So they're moving along corridor 3, but move every adult not in combat to a neighboring room with a character if possible. If there are several rooms to choose from, move the adult to the room with the lowest number. Okay, so he is following me into them. Rah! God damn it, I just got away from you. At least he didn't attack me, though. And maybe I'll draw some cards now and I can murder him. But first, back development. Hey, it's true. I'd much rather be hunted by the... Look, there's no... The secret to Nemesis is that the intruders are not that bad. The real Nemesis is doors of fire. You heard it here first. Bam. Okay, so this is everybody rolls for noise. We start with the first player, which is the mechanic. The soldier doesn't actually have to roll for noise because he's in a room with an intruder already. So, I think this is probably going to trigger an attack on the mechanic, but we'll see. He might not. If he does trigger an attack, he's definitely getting surprise attack, though, which sucks, because he's already got 0. A 1! Yep, that's an attack. That's an encounter. Let's see what we get. Not the queen, not the queen. If it's the queen, I'm probably dead. Oh well, at least then we can all go celebrate New Year's Eve. Bam! Uh-oh. Oh, it's the goddamn queen! Come on, man! Why is this like this? Whew. Oh, you can't even see her head. She's too tall. Damn it. This is how things are going right now. I'm literally just drawing a serious wound card, like going straight for the serious wound. It's like, it's gonna happen. If this character has at least one serious wound, they die. It was going so well! I'm not lying, it was going okay! And then the queen is just like, this is going too well. I'm just going to show up and kill your mechanic. I needed him! What if the engines aren't working? I needed him. This is an outrage. It's not fair. Yeah, but she's already killed the mechanic! Oh, mechanic. We hardly knew ye. You died too young, before your time. The cowardly soldier lives on for some unknowable mockery of fate. Even though he's done basically nothing useful. Actually laid some cabling, so he's slightly more useful this time than he has been previously. But still, this was your first game. Do you know what? I think the mechanic, actually, it's his first game and he died halfway through. That's assuming I get it. But, you know, I think the mechanic must be on record as the one that dies the most frequently in any of my games of Nemesis. He already had a serious wound, Yogi Bear. Remember, he took a wound to the hand from the aerial bombardment. So he's out of the game. And I'm running out of characters. I can't actually remember who's lived and who's died. The captain and the scout have died, right? So I've got the scientist and the pilot. No, the pilot's also dead. Wait a minute. The captain died in the first game. Then the... I think I've still got the scout left. I haven't used her yet, have I? No. Pilot and the captain have died. Did the scout show up and die too? Odd. Well, I think he plays the expansion characters in Untold Stories 2. But I might be able to get away with using the medic, I don't know. Because the medic kind of exists outside the realm of... I can't remember if I've used the scout. I feel like I did. But I can't remember if I was just thinking about using the scout. No, my first attempt was definitely mechanic and soldier on this one. Pilot. I started off with the pilot and the captain. Well, we'll bring in the scientist. And then I'll have to check to see whether or not the scout's dead. I'm running out of characters. So the scientist will show up in 2 turns, which I think is turn 6. I think. Turns from now or 3? 2 full turns after this one. So we're on 8, so full turn 7, full turn 6. So the cat show up on turn 5. Yeah, I was definitely considering bringing the scout in, for sure. That's, I think, why I'm confused now. Forgotten what I'm doing. Okay, so... That's really, really unfortunate, because there's only one card in the game that could kill me like that with the one-shot, and it's the tail attack. So pulling the queen and getting a tail attack is just super-duper unlucky. But, you know, I feel like I say that every single time something goes horribly wrong in this game, so maybe I should just be expecting it. You all saw my trauma in my last game of Etherfields. I'm not over it. Awakened Realms are not done traumatizing me. Gotta be a dead mechanic too. That's right. I think this is the soldier, but it'll do. Ah, we're dead. If I can just go and analyze that in the lab, I could get a new intruder weakness. So, what was that? That was bag development, wasn't it? God, after all that time I spent making a flamethrower as well. Well, I guess you are the first and only player now, soldier, so do us proud. Oh, I'm gonna run out of time. There's not enough time for one character to... But I'm gonna use taking aim to shoot this intruder. This is a good opening thing. I'm going to shoot him, and I can re-roll my roll if I don't like it. Die, alien scum! Bam! Well, that's 1. And I think I'll keep it because that does 2. Assault rifle. We're taking another ammo off the assault rifle. Oh, I can just put alien intruder attack card. And 5. He's definitely not going anywhere. So I guess we'll have to shoot him again! I don't have any more good shooting cards. I have full auto, but I really don't. I'll discard this search card. Oh, it's a blank! So I miss. And I guess I just keep going. So I guess I'll shoot him again. I'll give up full auto, but I won't use the ability. That's a miss as well, isn't it? I'm not going to be able to... I was really planning on blasting him with the fire extinguisher. I'm going to have to retreat. Or I just keep giving up. I've got 1 shot left. Then I have to run away. So I will give it a shot. Come on, critical hit. Come on, critical hit. Oh, come on, critical hit. Okay, it's 2 damage. I'm out of ammo now. Come on, baby. Now this is where I pull the card that's like 1, right? Or retreat. All that. 4. He dead! Ha! Take that. And I'm literally all out of cards and ammo. I've got 1 card left in hand. I don't need this. Get out there to remind myself I did it. Alien. But what did it cost? Oh wait, that's the way around. But what did it cost? Everything. Okay, with 1 card left, I could move into the airlock of the canteen, but I'm not inclined to go running around my final card and open myself up to surprise attacks and all kinds of nonsense, so I think I'll just end the round there. Oh shit! I just realized this is an EMP round. I can't even fire my gun. I forgot. I was so excited to shoot the alien. I was so excited. Okay. Shit, rewind. At least that's fairly easy to do. Okay, I'm just gonna have to run away. I can't even... The gun's not working. Damn it! Y'all didn't remind me. Oof. Man, this is a really hard mission. How does anyone win at this game? Jeez, who would recommend this shit? Okay, I've just got to run away. So I'm just going to give up the... I could use... No, I can't even use full auto because it's an energy weapon. So I'm just going to run away. I guess I'll run into the canteen. Doesn't really make a difference. Okay, so now I'm going to take a surprise attack. Bite. If you have 2 serious wounds, you die. Otherwise, suffer serious wound. Okay. Body. You can only draw up to 4 instead of 5 cards. That's terrible. Especially when you're the only person. Okay, now I have to roll for noise. The danger symbol, it follows me. God. Can't get a break. This game is brutal. It's just crushing me. Hell, this was designed by the Polish. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to retreat again, and I might just get killed again. But I can't use my gun. There's no point in staying here. I'm just gonna get attacked. I can't run away carefully, so I'll just give up a search card to run into the next room. I guess I'll start laying. I have to go back anyway, so I guess I'll just run into the comms room. Then I'll have to start laying cabling down. And here, if he doesn't follow me. Well, they might. The thing is, I got a really bad start in this one because of the fires. I mean, in this particular instance of playing this scenario, I actually got really lucky. Finding the fire control room early was lucky, but you know, because I have to put out those fires, it's unlucky. But I don't know. Start was okay, and then it all just kind of went rapidly downhill when the thing showed up and showed my mechanic. Eddie, I think I said this in my sort of final thoughts, or our sort of final sort of thought of... Did I say this? Did I do a final thoughts for Lockdown? I can't remember, actually, if we did. But yeah, I think, you know, or maybe I've said this on stream before on Nemesis, but I don't think, unless you're the kind of person that's played Nemesis to death and you're tired of playing the Void Seeders and the Carnomorphs as well, I don't know if Lockdown's really necessary. I think that it's great. I've backed it. I'm really keen to have it. I'm excited to try the new mechanics and how it's changed. But I've played a lot of Nemesis. I haven't played as much with the Voice Eaters and the Carnomorphs as I would like. But also I'd like to have Untold Stories 3, just in case we get there on stream. Not looking likely. But we'll see what happens. I think the elevator mechanic's pretty cool. And the light and dark mechanic is pretty cool. Or mechanisms, sorry. But, you know, I mean, I think that the game itself is a roller coaster, so you're just kind of changing up the ride. It's not like it's going to make the sort of the gameplay a lot more compelling, or it wasn't already. You know, fundamentally, it's still going to be kind of the same thing. I said this on the Lockdown video. I think I said that my favorite thing about Nemesis is the private objectives and it's the other players, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm quite enjoying this story mode, but as a solo game, I don't find Nemesis hugely compelling because it's the trader mechanic that I find the most compelling thing, and that's just taken out. I'd rather play Mage Knight or something like that, you know, which is the same kind of exploring, challenge, and fighting, but character building is. Hey, Greg, I'm really glad you enjoyed that video, man. That was a huge amount of work, because that was back when before I upgraded the internet, and God, the technical issues on that video. That took so long to edit. But I thought we did a pretty good job. No, Untold Stories 2 just continues this story. So I think we're going to find something out about the crew and everything. There's strong hints that we're all clones and stuff. I mean, I don't think we're going to find anything out in this game because I think I'm about to die. But I'm doing the surprise attack, aren't I? That's what I'm doing. Intruder. Claw attack. This character suffers 2 light wounds and gains 1 contamination card. Poor soldier. Oh. With the body and the contamination, he's basically not going to be up to much anymore. If I roll another danger, I think it might be G. That's a 4. Well, I've got some cards left. I'm here in the comms room. Can't really do much useful. I could search it for a yellow item. I could close the door. As a free action, I'm going to build some cabling. Haha! I mean, the problem is if I close the door, I have to get back around to the canteen to build the cabling. If I don't close the door, the alien might follow me. Well, the thing about ISS Vanguard is like a lot of the. They're just asking about the game in chat. I mean, basically, the whole thing is played through that shipbook. Like the shipbook is the structure for the whole game. Eventually, part of the shipbook is now do planetary exploration, and that's where you go away and essentially do this mini game, and then you come back to the shipbook. So it's, um, I can understand why you would describe playing the shipbook as a teaser or the main event, so to speak, but it really is like most of the game managing the ship. Um, the planetary exploration, which does take probably as long to do as the shipbook, a full sort of pass through the shipbook, which includes the planetary exploration. If you took that out, it would probably be about 50-50 maybe. Once you get, it depends how much you've got going on in the shipbook. It's going to get longer and longer as you develop the ship and have a lot more to do. Yogi Bear, if you do an action that's not attack the alien, it attacks you. So I could have placed the cabling, but I would have taken another attack. Um, which is why I didn't do it in the canteen. Even though it's a free action, I assume that just means it doesn't count towards your 2, rather than, it doesn't. I assume that means it doesn't count towards your 2, not that it doesn't carry the weight of other actions. Would it have been worth it? I don't know, maybe. Possibly not. If I had a... I don't think it's worth it. I have to go back up to the engine control room anyway. So I don't think it's worth slamming this door, because I probably need to go back up there. I'm probably just going to have to gamble that the engines are working. I should really check them, but I don't think I'm going to have time. Unless the scientist appears and he can do it. We'll have to see. But, I've got these 3 cards left. Built the cabling. I think I just move on. I think I just try to get away from this alien. Question is, do I go to engine 1 or 2? I'm probably going to have to go to 2 and then double back. I have to go to all 3 engines anyway. I'll probably have to go to 1 and double back. Yeah, I'll go to engine number 1. So I'll give up the search card. Go into engine 1. Roll for noise. Oh, that's my doorbell! That's a 4, which is an alien encounter. Alright guys, I'm just going to go and check on the door. That I think this is going to be over pretty soon, but don't worry, I'll be back in just a minute to see how it ends. Yo, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, that was totally just the local cops checking on me. They're like, "What's going on here? There's a lot of noise." I'm like, "Oh no, no partying. Don't worry, we're all being COVID safe as we get murdered and eaten by aliens." They're like, what are you talking about? No, I thought actually that was going to be my Bloodborne Kickstarter showing up, but it wasn't. Yeah, oh, just eat on stream. Yeah, this is going horribly. Let's just turn it into a mukbang. Um, so it wasn't Yogi. I'm so excited. I probably would have come up here with these big boxes and done a whole thing. Um, I'm so excited for that Bloodborne. Okay, so God, what did I just do? I just did two actions. I moved twice, didn't I? I rolled for noise. It was four, wasn't it? Yeah, it was four again. So I didn't have to put. Did I roll four again, or did I not roll for noise? It was four. Cool. Oh, Heggers, that's heartbreaking. I hope they sort you out. Does they partner back to Bloodborne, but um. All right, so I've got two cards left. So the question is, what do I do? I don't really want to give up either of these cards, but I could give them both up to check the status of the engine. I mean, I'll build the cable for free. Don't forget to do that. Um, but I could check the status of the engine. I just don't want to give up these cards. If I get surprise attacked, I'll probably die because I'm so close. Two serious wounds. I had to create a spreadsheet to manage my pledge. Like it got to the point where, because it's not just like remembering to do it, or how long you've got to do it, but it's also like sometimes they reopen or extra things are added, and occasionally you'll get like a really poorly handled campaign where they ask you to do extra stuff or and things like that, and it just got to the point where I had to like literally keep notes to make sure that things were happening, and it paid off because I've been dealing with a campaign recently that's so badly handled. Like I'm really unimpressed. It's taken so much extra work on my part just to make sure I'm getting what I pledged for, and that's just kind of a mess. I've heard Simon are not particularly great with this kind of thing, but in the past, all my experiences have been good. And like, in the instance of the company I'm talking about, they are actually making an effort to fulfill all their promises to me, despite the fact that well, I mean, none of the mess ups are my fault though. In this instance, I don't think I've yet forgotten to do the pledge, but and yeah, I hope Simon sort you out. I really do. But yeah, they don't have a good reputation for this. Sorry, that was a bit of a bummer. What am I gonna do? I'm only gonna draw cards. I'm not gonna draw very many cards next turn. So I think I might just keep moving, um, rather than checking the engines. But nah, no worries, man. Hopefully playing some games together will make you feel better. Let's run back into the comms room, I guess. Carefully, actually. This is a time when moving carefully, I think, is warranted, because I don't want to roll the noise die and pull that alien in here like I just did. Of course. Oh, God. Ugh, I don't know what to do. I'm going to put noise out in here and just cross my fingers. I'm tempted to run straight into here, but this room is so dangerous as well. But if I have to roll for noise, I'm kind of foobarred now. And I'm definitely going to get surprise attacked with no cards in hand, so I'm thinking this is really a bad idea. But the problem is, if I stay here, I'm only going to draw 2 cards next turn, and I've got that contamination in there now, so I might not even be able to do anything else. I might just be crippled for a while, which is really bad. Um, oh, do you know what I should have done? I'm such an idiot. Okay, here we go. We're gonna be a bit risky. We're gonna run in here with basic repairs, and then I'm gonna roll for noise. Ugh. But if I use this card, and then I get a larva in the bag development stage, don't I just get infected? Oh no, wait, not in bag development. That's just part of an encounter. The larva becomes an adult. Okay, I'm gonna roll for noise. Fingers crossed. Uh... Oh no, wait. When I went in here and I rolled a 4, that means I have an encounter, doesn't it? How did I pass over that? Wait a minute. Am I not supposed to be doing a draw from the bag? Or did I already do it? Oh my god, you guys! For some reason when I sat back down and I was like, "Am I drawing? Did I roll a 4?" And you guys were like, "Yeah." The doorbell just totally threw me through a loop. Yeah. I thought, oh, I rolled a 4 and there's already one out. But did I put it out? Because I feel like there was already a noise there, wasn't there? Isn't that... I ran in here, I put a noise in 4. I ran in here, I rolled a 4 again and triggered an alien. That's what happened, I think. Oh my god. Okay, cut all of this out in the edit. Jesus Christ. Uh, that sucks. Yeah, did I even roll? That's the thing, Yogi. I can't remember if I rolled for running in here with the noise. So that means I can't put that out yet. That's a reaction. Okay. Am I definitely meant to be doing an alien encounter here? I'm gonna kick myself if I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I rolled a second 4. Thanks, Greg. Jeez. Okay. Oh, it's an adult. Warning 3. I've got 2 cards left in hand. This is probably gonna kill me. They're not, Man, that's actually super unlucky now when I think about it, because anything else, even danger, would have been fine. 4 is the only thing that could have triggered this. Okay, well, the good news is I suffer a serious wound. So I'm not dead. The bad news is, if I take a single light wound, I'll die. So, I guess the aliens, I guess they're just pissed off that I was like, the fire's the real nemesis, and they're like, we'll show you, I'm gonna one-shot one of your characters, and then we're gonna harass the other one until he dies. Like, really badly. Oh, this energy weapons turn off thing is really difficult as well. Oh, this is an event card, damn it. I'll leave that, I need that. No, I don't. Am I even in the event phase? Where's the intruder? No, why am I looking for that? Did the intruder attack already? Right, I'm looking for a serious wound card, because I just took a... Arm. Character has only 1 hand slot. Well, I've only got 1 thing in my hand anyway. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this situation. I have 2 light wounds, 2 serious wounds. Now I'm gonna die and I can't shoot my gun. Yeah, the only thing for... I literally can't do anything. Either run away... But I need to stay. I need to build a cable in this room. And I'm just going to have to come back if I leave. So I think I should just stay here. But then it means I have to survive an attack from the intruder next turn. So I think I just have to do that. Hey, thanks Yogi for checking out as well, man. Alright, yeah, I think we just have to go into I think we just have to go into the and hope that we survive it, and then we can shoot this guy next turn. Okay. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. But, you know, never give up hope. Never surrender. Ah, and event number 7, if everyone remembers this one. I mean, at least, hopefully, they'll be taking on the Queen and leaving me the hell alone. Okay, boys, the mission is search and destroy. Suspect or the extraterrestrials, sir? Anything that moves. The entire damn ship is moving. Place a Marine squad representing the boarding party in the cockpit. At the end of each turn, after an event phase, move the Marine squad one space, blah blah, rules for moving around and ship. If they encounter the Queen, though, then they die, which is great. So we bring back our signature Space Marine squad, this guy. Okay. And I probably need to keep that open so I can check the list of screens in just a minute. But right now, after the event phase, we'll be back with them after the event. Okay, so now it is into the intruder's attack step. And I gotta be attacked. And this is probably gonna be the end of the game. But you never know, because occasionally, very occasionally, they do a miss. Very occasionally. You suffer 2 light wounds. Which means I suffer 1 light wound and I take a serious wound, which gives me 3 serious wounds. Which is actually survivable. Because you can survive with 3 serious wounds, but the very next wound you take, no matter what it is, kills you, and I take a 2nd light wound and die. So, wah wah. Man, that was like, the first half of this stream was like going so well. Man, these Nemesis streams are also actually really short, because I usually dive within about 2 hours. The first 2 were much longer, because I survived. Albeit, you know, by the skin of my teeth, both times. But this was going really well, I think, for the first half. Then it all just went downhill so fast. Like, I can't believe how quickly that went from going well. It was pretty much that fire card. That fire card showed up. And then there was like a couple of turns where things were okay, but, you know, we were putting out how disastrous that was. And then, like, the minute I started to get things under control with the fire, it just was like, nope, everything's a disaster. These EMP rounds are devastating. Like, I really wish I had the captain for this bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, he played a really cool role in the first mission when he saved the pilot with his cards. That was really cool, but because he's the only one with a weapon that's not an energy weapon, right? Although actually, the flamethrower is not an energy weapon either, so maybe if I do this again, I need to recreate the flamethrower. The soldier maybe needs to make, or I need to make a flamethrower for the soldier, so that he can use that on the EMP rounds. You know, because then he can fire the energy weapon and the flamethrower. He can even use the flamethrower with his cards, because it's just like, discard 1 ammunition from a weapon. You know, like, well, the full auto is the assault rifle, specifically. But covering fire is just like discard an ammo. And I think the other one as well that I have, what's it called? True aim? Taking aim. Perform a shoot action with your energy weapon. Never mind. So you can't true aim, but... Fire extinguishers are like gold dust in my campaign, because everything's on fire, plus the aliens are also vulnerable to phosphates. If I can, like, fire extinguisher them in a room with fire into another room with fire, that would be amazing. Because then they would take damage and I'd put out. Just saying, it'd be a cool combo, but I haven't found any. I think they might have all burned up in the fire. Well, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed that anyway. And I'm glad you continue to enjoy watching me suffer. I really actually quite enjoyed it. I'm actually now even more keen to try again. Which is really funny, actually, because I was talking about on Jaws of the Lion how I really didn't want to replay it. But I was worried about repeating content and things like that. But I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. Greg, the characters aren't fixed in the sense that the way it works is that you dole out the characters so that you start with 2. When 1 dies, you replace it with 1 that's living. The campaign is truly over either when everyone dies, like this, or when you run out of characters to replace them with. So, like, for example, I had the scientist coming in, so if the soldier had survived a bit longer, then the scientist would be here, and even if the soldier died, I'd continue playing. But I think the intention is for you to use the 5 basic characters, although I might let myself use the medic if I get any further. But But no, so actually, Soldier was the only survivor from my last mission. So I'm introducing one new character, which could be any of the new characters. Um, I say any new characters. One of the characters I haven't used yet, which could be any character I haven't used yet. So the ones who are dead are out of the game, right? Oh, this music's too dramatic. Again. But the thing is, like, I think the mechanic's really worth having because he can use the computer room, or sorry, he can use the room actions at a budgeted cost. He's got a card that literally puts out fires. I mean, he's basically perfect for this point in the game where I'm at. Um, but fortunately, he just keeps dying in record time, and that was so unlucky. The odds of that happening are quite slim. I have to believe, or I'm terrible at math. But there's seriously a huge amount of tokens in this bag. There's like, you know, at least 10, maybe more. So there. The tail whip, yeah, that was so unlucky, wasn't it? Like, I mean, I only had one serious wound. I really should have survived at least one more round. I probably would have died straight after. I mean, it's kind of like convincing myself that I lost through bad luck. I mean, to be fair, like, if it hadn't been the queen, but you've always, the thing is, that's the thing about Nemesis, you've always got to play like the queen's about to show up and tail whip you, because you can't rely on it not happening. Yeah, it was, I mean, I thought I played better in this one actually than I did in the first one, because in the first one, I made some actual, like, really terrible errors. In this one, I feel like I got mostly unlucky. The one really big error I made in this game, I'm thinking now, was when the soldier was here and I moved into here, I could have chucked a grenade at that guy, which would have maybe made him run away or hurt him. That would have been quite good, I think. I was just thinking, like, I should have used the grenade. That was a shame. But the thing is, as well, like, going in here, getting a 4, and then rolling another 4 and having this guy show up and kill me, that was pretty unlucky, too. Um, but I should maybe have just played less risky on the turn where the EMP gun, the energy weapons couldn't run. I don't know. Yeah, Greg, if I do this, so this is, I've called this part 3.2 because this is my second attempt at mission 3, right? If I come back for a 3.3, I will put the mechanic back in the, yeah. I'll probably just do mechanic soldier again, unless someone can come up with a compelling reason why I should have the scientist or something like that. But the soldier's locked in because I had him in the last mission, so it's just the mechanic that's flexible. But I don't know. I think we'll see. We'll see. Just have to see how things go. I like the combo. Yeah, I think they're a really good pairing. I mean, the soldier's actually less useful on this mission than he has been previously because his energy weapon doesn't work 50% of the time. But I mean, I say previously, he wasn't any use in mission 2. He just showed up at the end, failed to save the pilot, and that was it. That was his whole jam. I keep forgetting actually that that's how that one ended because I've done 3.1 since then. Yeah, I can't ditch the soldier Yogi because he was in mission 2. But if you all remember, he basically had a really good shot of saving the pilot at the end of mission 2, and he just blew it like a useless person who can't do their damn job. He had one job. You had one job, soldier. Anyway, never mind. I actually really thoroughly enjoy doing this again. I definitely would be keen to try it one more. I mean, the scout and the mechanic, I think, would be the optimal combo for this one, because the mechanic's really good at using the rooms, putting out the fires, etc. The scout's really, really good at moving around without causing noise, so she can do that and lay all the cabling. I think that would be a great combo, but I can't ditch the soldier. Dems the rules, guys. We gotta live with that. You know, we break one rule, we start breaking all the rules, and then it all goes to hell in a handbasket. But, at least it didn't end in fireworks this time. Like, last time the ship literally blew up. This time we just sort of quietly died in silence. And then I guess the Marines showed up and they got eaten by the Queen Alien. That was that. I would love to blast the queen out the airlock, Greg. I've never pulled that off. I don't think I've ever shot anything out of the airlock in this game. It's really difficult to do. Like, it's really difficult to orchestrate. I like the free spirit, too, which is great. But I think I'm going to pull call this a wrap, guys, on this stream here. I hope you all have a wonderful New Year's Eve and that you've got some nice plans. I like the sound of Eddie's plans. They sound great. Takeaway, beers, and bourbon and pirate movies. That sounds awesome. I've got my own bottle of bourbon next door, so I'll go and well, Haggers, that's thank you so much, everybody who's been enjoying the content and everyone who's watched it and supported it as well. You know, you guys have really enabled me to get through this year and put out some positive, well, I hope positive energy and positive content in the world. So I really can't thank you enough for helping me do that. Happy New Year's Eve, and I'll be sitting tomorrow here, incredibly hungover. Not live. Because I'll be practicing it. You don't want to see me tomorrow doing anything, believe me. But maybe we'll have a video tomorrow. We'll have to see. I'm editing the next part of ISS Vanguard. That'll be coming soon. We got to get that out before the campaign ends out. But thank you so much for watching, and remember, if you do like the content, like on the video or subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know when I spontaneously go live. And of course, you can always check out the Patreon as well if you want to have a say in what I play or what I play, the streams, what we play in the videos, everything like that. But thank all of you wonderful people for joining me, and I'll see you all in the new year. Bye for now.